Good day to each and everyone. Today we discuss about globalization. I know that globalization is known for us, but now we must tackle deeper the meaning of globalization. But before we proceed to my topic, let me show you my objectives. My first objectives is define globalization and explain its basic meaning. Second, identify the historical events and technological developments that contribute to the origin of globalization. Third, describe the features of globalization as a global process. Fourth, analyze how globalization has shaped the experience and opportunities of millennials. Now, we define what is globalization. Globalization is a process through which countries, people, culture, and economies around the world become more connected and interact more closely. By the using of globalization or by the help of globalization, we can closely with our far loved ones, or by the using of globalization, we can communicate with our loved ones. Globalization is a way or a process that two countries can connect, where even in different companies, by the using or by the help of globalization, they can interact with each other. For example, a photo of container ship carrying goods from Asia to Europe. By the help of globalization, they can provide, they can exchange. Globalization is a way. This example is a sample that different people, different countries, different races, they can communicate by the help of globalization. Now we proceed to historical origin of globalization. The Silk Road, a network of paths connecting Asia to Europe, facilitating the exchange of goods, ideas, religions, and cultures. Example, silk, spices, and religious texts were trading along the Silk Road. The Silk Road is the same to globalization. By the help of Silk Road and the word road. So this is the way that different countries, people can able to communicate. They can exchange their goods, ideas, religions, and cultures. The age of your exploration, 15th to 17th centuries, European explorers opened new connections between continents, leading to more trade, cultural exchange, and conflicts. Colonialism, European powers established empires, integrating their economies into a global system. For example, the British East India Company control over India. By the help of company, they can control the India. By the help of the company, they can communicate or they can exchange their ideas. For example, a map of the Silk Road with key trading cities marked. Now we proceed to technological advances that accelerate globalization. The steam engine, railroads, and steamships revolutionized travel and ship in the 19th century. Example, the development of transcontinental railroads in the United States. The invention of the telegraph and telephone transformed communication, allowing business and governments to coordinate and share information across countries in real time. Example, the first transatlantic telegraph cable. The invention of telegraph and telephone, it helped people to communicate their loved ones in far country. Even now, we can see that the technology is really help us to easily communicate. Telephone is it's also help globalization, that different countries can exchange their ideas, goods, or even a culture or a product. The internet and digital communication. Billions of people use the internet to share ideas, trade goods, stay connected regardless of their physical location. By the using of digital or internet, we can communicate, just like what I've said, we can easily communicate our loved ones in far country, and it's also the meaning of globalization, by exchanging our ideas, trade goods, and stay connected regardless of location. Even though we are far from our loved ones, we can communicate through the help of digital or internet. For example, social media platform like Facebook, Twitter, connecting people worldwide. Facebook is, we use it every day. This is our use as a Filipino to communicate with our loved ones in a far country. Now we proceed to key features of globalization. Economic integration. Countries are linked through trade and multinational companies. Example, the North American Free Trade Agreement, NAFTA. Cultural exchange and diversity. People share tradition, food, music, and ideas from different parts of the world. For example, the popularity of sushi in the United States or K-pop music worldwide. Now we see that sushi is popular in Philippines. And also the K-pop music. We can hear in every province, in every barangay, the K-pop music, and we use it or we adopt the K-pop music. And we use it every day. As a Filipino, they adopt the K-pop music. Next is political cooperation. Global organizations like UN and WTO help countries work together. For example, the Paris Agreement on climate change. By the using of globalization, the Agreement of Paris of UN and WTO rather, they can easily share their ideas or the solutions to resolve or solve the climate change problem. Globalization is also help to political to be cooperate their ideas or share their ideas. Next is environmental interdependence. Countries are connected through shared environmental challenges. Example, the impact of deforestation in the Amazon rainforest in global climate patterns. Now we see that one of the problem of our country is the deforestation. We cut the tree without knowing that it help us to control the flood. Next is globalization and millennials. Now we see that all millennials are become connected in technology. Globalization affects the lives of millennials. The generation born roughly between 1981 and 1996 who have grown up in a highly interconnected world. For example, millennials using online platform to participate in global social movement. Millennials can communicate by using a platform, and they can share their ideas on how to resolve every problem. Such a post, they can easily comment by using a platform. By understanding the origin and nature of globalization, a student will better appreciate the opportunities and challenges it brings to individuals and societies today. For example, millennials starting global business through e-commerce platform. By being a millennials, we can appreciate or we can participate or we can make a business by using platform that known for now as online selling. With the online selling, we can communicate in far countries, and we can exchange our goods. We can exchange our product to their product, or we can sell our product to them that we can help to our country to grow. In conclusion, globalization is a complex process with both opportunities and challenges. Understanding its origins, nature, and impact is crucial for navigating our interconnected world. We must work toward a more equitable and sustainable global future. We as millennials, we are just like what the results say, that we are the pag-asa ng bayan. So as a millennial, we must help one another to promote our products. We know that globalization is not just an opportunity, but it's also a challenge. But by that challenge, it's also help us to grow and to become strong as a millennials. And that could be all. Thank you and God bless.